Yeah, I like Jose's graphics he got on there, all the dancing things, objects, whatever you call them. He had playing on the background. That's quite funny.
The ping pong thing was driving me up the wall, though.
Yeah, I thought it was someone's avatar.
Yeah, we're live now.
Okie dokie. I do like Bacon God's doggy thingy. What is that? What breed is that dog on his avatar?
It's like a terrier of some sort.
No, I've absolutely no idea. I literally just picked it from an image search. Piss off a soggy muggy.
Yeah, it's well cool though. It looks like a pup.
Yeah, it's only a small pup. It's actually, if you actually see the original image, it's actually a small pup lying on some lady's tattooed legs.
Oh, right.
Oh, you can see it just in the background, yeah.
I look like what they call it, a mountain dog. Oh, what the hell they call them? Swiss mountain dog.
Could be a porn husky mix.
Pom.
Yeah.
Pom. Not porn. Pom.
I couldn't read it. The eyes are blurry.
Husky. Yeah, I don't know if it's.
Well, what's wrong with being a porn husky mix?
Yeah, could be a porn husky mix. Might be a shrimp.
Terry, what you watch in your own time, is your business.
Okay.
That's like Reds. That's like Reds with his donkey porn.
You got 10 watching now.
Oh, okay.
Oop, better give it a like. As I'm actually in the chat, I best.
Must have
I
been
have
the husky
pinged
porn.
everybody on the servers.
Well, I do have some automated bots on a couple of servers that register me channel, but that's usually after I've gone live and it's uploaded, I think.
Yeah, I posted this time and I added everybody on 4 of the big servers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it on Craig's and Teams.
Yeah, only for the people that know After Jose stuff.
Oh, I see Nathan Thompson was on Jose showing off his weird body.
Or his weird laugh.
I didn't have the volume on. So
okay.
that girl come round. She wanted me to solder lead up for her. So I thought, yeah, all right, better solder that up.
Doesn't sound like the type of person you can have a conversation with.
No.
That's why I got a name of Nathan Thompson's brain fart.
Yeah, I see. That's good. Has he got enough room to have a fart in his brain?
Better than the
name
you had before yesterday.
Yeah.
And the number for today is 3.
3, yeah.
It's still 3.
Oh, yeah, I got changed.
James Bible stories.
Yeah. I got changed mine.
I'm going to have a book burning. Got to burn your books.
Rename. That's right.
Is making rolling papers out of old Bible pages burning books?
Not a bad idea.
I don't know. How do you make them stick together, though?
Perkins paste.
I don't know if the ink's toxic, though.
At that point, who cares, right?
Yeah.
It'll add to the high.
I'm surprised they haven't all mingled over here. I see all the fluffers were in Jose's channel. Pete Shea. I didn't go in there because Pete Shea was in there.
Pete Shea came in here the other day and we wouldn't let him in. He wasn't too happy. After about 20 minutes, he left.
Oh, he might have
dear.
he might have had something to say.
Oh dear. How sad.
And then when
Never
Multi
mind.
Dum Dum, yeah, he gets everybody to leave, laughs, and then leaves himself. He just thinks it's a joke to get everybody out of the call. He's done that before.
Is this the secret NASA Illuminati Freemasons meeting?
Yeah, and I went, shh, don't tell everybody.
Oh, wait.
Oh, it's only a Freemasons meeting when Rich is here.
Oh, Rich, yeah. I haven't seen Rich for a while.
No, he's been busy. I think he's been down in Melbourne, down here
Okay.
again.
3 that we know of, and 2 ninja runs.
I wonder if he lined up a night out with everyone.
Oh, he's been busy recycling.
Darren home one night from the pub with his camera going, showing us all the stuff that's laying around on the streets for rubbish pickup night. And TV here, a workout bench thing here. I don't know what else was there that night.
Oh, there was
TV probably would have worked.
Yeah. So we call him the recycler now.
Yeah, Rich the recycler.
I'm still waiting for my barbecue.
Oh yeah, there was a barbecue too. Yeah. There was a barbecue, workbench, bench press thing, and a TV.
TV.
TV?
Yeah, just an LCD screen TV, just sitting out in the rubbish.
Yeah, it's about 55 inch.
Bloody hell.
Who else
that's
picked
right,
up one of them? Peter did, didn't he?
Peter, yeah.
Peter picked up one out of the rubbish pile on the side of the road and took it home.
Yeah.
And
He should have knocked on the door and asked where the friggin' remote was.
No, well, there wasn't. Yeah, I know. He did manage to pick up a remote for it afterwards, though.
Oh, he did. Oh, that's all right. Then.
Yeah, universal one.
Yeah.
But he said it's okay. Does the job.
Yeah. Well, if it's free.
Well, he was using it as another computer screen, just a bit really big.
Yeah. A big
computer
monitor.
screen.
Yeah.
I need one of those so I ain't got to wear glasses. I got a 32-inch plasma in here, but that's only a 720p. But that's nah. I got to get rid of it actually. I'll put it on
Not good
Facebook.
anymore than 720s.
Oh, it's a really nice picture on it through the HDMI, but it's just 720. What the fuck?
The pixels go in those plasmas sometimes. They burn out a cell.
Yeah. No, this
they
is
can.
perfect. This one.
Well, I know somebody, when the plasmas were big, they brought one and there were pixels out, brand new. It was pixels out. He took it back, they replaced it, and there was pixels out with the second one.
No.
Oh, jeez.
So third time lucky. And then it lasted a year before a pixel
So what we get?
went.
No.
So we had to take it back again because it was just in warranty.
Oh, lucky. But then
they
a new
had
model would have come out by then, wouldn't it? Or you wouldn't have got it the same model again.
Oh, no, you can still find the old models for about 18 months.
Yeah.
After they first come out.
Well, when they first come out, they they wouldn't guarantee there'd be at least 8 pixels, up to 8 pixels faulty in Britain. Oh, what?
What?
Fuck off. Yeah, seriously. There was a clause in it. It said they wouldn't return. You couldn't return them if it's less than 8 pixels out. If there's more than 8 pixels, you could return it. But if there's, up to 8, I'm sure it's up to 8 pixels.
As long as they're not all in the same spot and right in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, that'd be right in the middle of the screen. That'd be a piss off.
Well, here in Australia, if they wrote that into anything, they wouldn't be able to sell the bloody TV.
No, here the laws here are really shit. You ain't really got a lot of consumer rights over here, not compared to like the States or like in Europe and that. Really shit. And they argue. the girl that come round, she got an insurance on her lost keys and all that sort of stuff, or if the keys go faulty. Her car broke down because the key ignition went, and she phoned her. Eventually got the van home. She phoned up using next door neighbor. She ain't got a mobile phone or anything, and they said, "Oh well, we can't come out unless you got a mobile phone." She said, "What? Why?" He said, "Well, it's part of the contract." She said, "What's that got to do with it? You know where my address is." Anyway, so she went and got a SIM, put in her phone, and they wouldn't come out. He said, "Oh, well, you'll have to do it, get it fixed, and then send us the bill." 650 quid she was quoted, and they wouldn't come out. And she took a separate insurance out on her car or a van insurance to cover it. I said I'd take them to Trade and Stand and style them because they've reneged on their contract. But she managed to find a couple of new keys for 7 quid or something or other, and the original ignition, what went with the spare door she bought. She got a sliding door on the side, and so she had to have 2 keys to get into the bloody van, one for this single door and one for the other 3. But she managed to find the original lock for a side door she bought, so she's now only got the 1 key. So. Yeah, the bastards wouldn't come out. Normally they don't come out unless you got a home phone number, not mobile. But I said, no, they just make an excuse so they ain't got to come out and pay for it.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Yeah, I just phone up Trade and Standards because they'll sort them out. That's one thing we got over here is Trade and Standards, but you shouldn't have to do that, should you? It's just like a nightmare over here trying to claim anything.
We had
just say like
apartment housing come here not long after we moved in, and they wanted to change all the locks. And but there was nothing wrong with the lock. They just come and they didn't even care. They just the repair people for the department housing. It just started unscrewing the lock on the back door there and putting the new one on. And I said, "What are you changing it for?" He said, "Oh, we have to change the locks." I said, "Why? There's nothing wrong with the old one." I said, "I don't want you to change it," because he had different key for it and everything. Because we had the 1 key for the front and back door, and the same screen door key for front and back. So that helped us. That helps out a lot. You don't have to have heaps of keys. So I had to follow him out the front to go down and ring up or go to his boss and have a speak to him about it or something. And that was bloody rigmarole so I can tell him not to change the lock.
The only reason they did that is because any previous owner might have a key and can get in.
They did it here. Flat I've got, they put new locks front and back.
Yeah, I wouldn't have minded if they'd done that.
Yeah.
Like change the whole lock for front and back, so we just have the same 1 key again.
Yeah.
But he was only doing the back one.
Well, that's stupid.
No, I got him to keep them, so we're right.
Oh, was Sean's change the subject? Was Sean's show a bit weird last night then? Did anyone see it?
My last night or yesterday?
Well, RT96 typed in it. He fell asleep.
Sean G's last night, last night. Not last night, the night before. Not the night that just ended, the one before that.
He said he watched it afterwards and was shocked.
Which one? The one that just happened? The show he just had?
I think you might be talking about Plain Truth. Didn't Sean G shoot down Plain Truth or something the other day or whenever it was?
Who are you talking about, RT96?
Yeah, 2 days ago that he shut down Plain Truth on his photography skills and the
that was the one.
Yeah.
I remember watching that. Yeah.
Do a kilo of feathers and a kilo of lead have the same mass strength? No, they don't. Yes, they do. They're both a kilo.
Yeah, what weighs heavier, a kilo of feathers or a kilo of bricks? Yeah.
Well, that's easy. A kilo of bricks, man. It's 3.
What, 3 kilos?
Yeah.
Feathers are lighter, obviously.
Yeah. Because It's the cause of the Earth.
What Travis literally thought that volume, mass, and weight. Yeah, that's right. Mate and
Mass.
mass and weight are the same thing.
Yeah, well, they are to a flat earther.
But volume hasn't got anything to do with it.
No, of course not. No.
What if the feathers are
Idiot.
Catholic and the lead Protestant?
Protestant.
Okay.
Yeah, I was imagining he's probably.
I don't understand religious things like that, so.
Yeah.
But they don't have the same mass. Okay. I'll take your word for that.
Catholic and the lead's Protestant. Yeah, they don't have the same mass.
Are we talking
Very funny.
Orthodox grams?
Yeah. Yeah. Now I think they're talking about mass as in when you go
GPS
to
that I
mass.
can't spell.
Yeah.
Or
That's
fat
a good
fingers.
joke. I like that. Orthodox grams. Volume is like loudness, obviously.
Yeah, that's it. Got to turn it up or turn it down.
Yeah.
You
GP.
can turn the mass up or turn the mass down.
Yeah, GPS, you should have put, I can't spill, not spell.
I know one who can't spell.
Yeah.
Can't grammar either.
Yeah, I can't spell the word I. How do you spell the word I?
Okay. EYE.
No, not that one. Not your eye on your face. I.
IGH.
I measure volume in dB. Good microphones generally have a flat frequency response. Flat Earth confirmed.
Oh, that's confirmed.
Very good. So what's the topic today then?
Well, I was hoping it'd follow on from Jose's, but we didn't get to have much going on over there by the look of it. What was Nathan
Like I said,
Idiot?
just BS.
What was Nathan Idiot protesting about?
Oh, don't insult the idiots.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, it was just Tim came on and was basically trolling for Nathan to come on, about him couch surfing and stuff like that. And Nathan came on and he's like, look at the 8 heads in the shower and stuff like that. And everybody was like, is that your house? And he's like, does it really matter? So yeah, that's about it.
Look
I heard
at
him
the
say
what?
something about 8 inches per mile squared for the curve thing, and I'm thinking, but why do they keep spouting that all the time?
Doesn't even add up.
We don't use that, I don't think.
We only use it for short distances.
Yeah. I I was watching this blog. I can't remember who he was. He push biked somewhere in Canada. There's a really, really long flat road, level sort of road, straight, dead straight. And he rid down it on a push bike just to prove the point, about rotation and everything. I can't remember what it was. Somewhere in Canada it was. That was quite interesting, just to prove about the difference. And just to measure it, and he was measuring the length of the shadow. Because I can't remember how long that's. I think it's about 60 miles long, this road. Well, he rid anyways. And he had a level at one end with an upright pole, and he cycled down the other end, and he had to do it at a certain time, and set it up the other end, and they measured the shadow through, he had the mobile phone. And yeah, it's definitely different. So he said, there, a globe Earth proven. He said, I don't know what people's problem is. He said, we're not on a flat Earth. But I didn't know there was a road that long in Canada.
We're losing
Yeah.
someone.
Losing someone?
RT.
Oh. Off to teach a class. What about volume? Or flat response?
Well, I wouldn't use the F word, DJ, but yeah, imperial measurements. No, I don't like them.
Not to my, I think the flat Earth.
Now when I
Well,
adjust
it's
the
your-
volume on the receiver hooked up to my computer, I'll think of the flat Earth. Laugh out loud or thank you?
You know, what you done with your mate GPS? Where's Gleam?
It's GPS, it's Gleam's GPS, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, he's always discussing things with Gleam. Well, the Nullarbor is the longest straight road in the world.
Yeah, but it's not the flattest.
What's
It's
the
not
longest?
It's not deemed the flattest.
It's 162 miles long.
What's that one? Where?
Nullarbor.
Nullarbor, South Australia, between South Australia and just into Western Australia, I think.
Oh, right. That'd be a good drag strip.
Yeah.
Who won? Don't know. I can't see him.
Yeah, but it's only a single road, divided road. It's not really a freeway or anything either.
Ah, right.
So you got trucks coming at you, barreling down the highway, and you got to pull over a little bit to let them fly past you.
Well, they have the Solar Challenge every year from Darwin to Adelaide, and it just finished. But about 3/4 away along, a truck went past one of the cars, and it blew the car off the track, off into the dirt.
Yeah, because they're so light. They've got
It just-
bicycle wheels and a fiberglass lid.
It just took off to the left. A big pile of dust everywhere, and then you'd see it, and the Perspex cockpit had holes in it, and it was all smashed up.
I just got to go to the toilet. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, cool. RT's a professional sound engineer and audio engineer. Cool. I appreciate someone who understands it. Take care. Oh, Terry's off to make another cup of coffee. A little bit quiet today, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's because of how Jose kind of just finished all of a sudden.
I think Glean probably looks to see if GPS is about and then goes find someone else to go.
I'll do a dedication to GPS.
Oh, DJ Peck lives right next to the drag strip. What drag strip's that then, mate?
Here we go. I'll change my name.
What changed it?
Gleam Swinging Balls.
Swinging balls. Not itchy balls.
No, he's swinging balls. He's free balling it.
He's going commando, is he?
Yeah. He needs space for his brain.
Can anyone actually explain Gleam to me? Because for somebody who says they accept the globe, what exactly is the whole bullshit he does with the flat Earth perspective and stuff that he's going on about?
I don't think he knows. Let alone
I don't think he
anyone
knows. I
else.
don't understand anything Gleam says. He just copies and pastes, doesn't he?
Yeah. And then doesn't explain what he's put. It just goes off on a tangent somewhere else.
He changes the subject when somebody asks him what it means.
Yeah.
He goes and copy pastes something else.
Answers the question with another question. I know he never answers GPS's questions.
He says that the sun is 4,000 miles away.
This week at least.
Yeah, it'll be 5,000 next week.
Yeah. Well, I made a mistake. The ether band got in the way.
But he said he'd given up flat Earth and he was a bloody what do they call it?
Electric
Universe. But he still can't get away from flat Earth, though.
No. He likes Pete Shea.
Yeah, he wears Pete Shea's dresses.
Yeah. Pete Shea don't need toilet roll when Gleam's about.
That is not an image I needed in my head just as I finished my dinner.
I didn't know where WSID is. Peck, DJ Peck. Do you know where that is? Anyone? WSID.
Western Sydney International Dragway.
Ah, good one. Pack Performance.
Oh, yeah, 13B. I used to have a 13B. I had a Bridgeport and had a peripheral port. What's they call them?
13Bs.
Yeah.
Doing 6.7. That's quick.
My mate had an RX-7 with a J port, and he was a copper, and he used to fly everywhere. And he actually had it stolen from out front of the police station.
Ooh.
Somebody that he got didn't like him, that he busted before or something, and they ended up finding the car up in Newcastle, dumped in the in a lake.
Oh,
What'd I miss?
no. Not a lot.
Okay.
Just chatting to the guys in the
In the peanut gallery.
peanut gallery. Yeah. Warning: this
You
may
missed
contain
Pete Shea in a
nuts.
dress.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah.
What a shame.
No, it was Gleam sharing Pete's dresses.
Oh,
That's right. Yeah. And I mentioned that. Okay, Bacon God, you can put your fingers in your ears. I mentioned that when Gleam's about, Pete Shea don't need any toilet roll. You need to put a warning label on the top of your chat when you start, Terry. Warning:
Yeah?
this may contain nuts.
Oh, no.
If you're talking about drag strip, I've just put a GIF in Terry's Discord server because I can't share it. But look at the reactions on that GIF. Forget the speed of the vehicles.
Reaction time.
Yeah, plenty of time I've been to we used to
Oh,
call it Eastern Creek when it first opened, but they changed it to Western Sydney International Dragway. Been there plenty of times.
he just hitched a ride because he was quicker than the other guy. You're not going to beat my time. I'm going to get on your bike. People
hang
think that's
on,
easy.
hang on.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck.
You got a free ride down to the end of the drag strip.
Yeah, I win.
The guy's going, where's the drag coming from? I'm going quick. Why am I slowing down?
Yeah, why am I slowing down? Yeah.
People seem to think that's quick riding them drag bikes, but it's easy, but it isn't.
No, they're virtually always leaning to one side,
Yeah,
trying to keep
you
it
steer
upright.
you steer with your body, not the actual steering. Because the wheels normally off the ground, isn't it? Like that guy's. Oh shit! I went the wrong way. Just a go on your bike, mate.
New sport. You made a new sport. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I used to go to Castle Ray drags. They had it in Sydney, like back in the 80s, and there was a guy who had a top fuel bike, and it was a Volkswagen engine, supercharged Volkswagen engine.
Oh, okay.
Damn Pobjoy. And then he put it into a open wheeler and used to run the hill climb championship.
I'm gonna have to get 4K.
And he's still
4K.
running that car too. Every now and then he runs it.
Cool. I'm gonna have to get a 4K monitor because this 1080p one isn't big enough. Like I have got a spare spare 2 monitors. I could have 3 monitors running, I suppose. I need a bigger table then. Yeah, I managed to clock it up to 4. Well, it go up to 4.8. My PC I was building last night, the one I didn't get the network lead in, the right one eventually. 4. But it went stable. I need some better RAM sticks.
Yeah, I had
So
to
I've
put
not-
up with. Was I putting up with before, Globy? John gave me 4. Made it, what, 60 something?
16 gig.
Mate,
Six-
16.
60.
60. All right, cool.
Oh, no, was it 60 or 16?
16.
You got 16.
He went from 8 to 16.
Oh, I went from 8
Yeah.
to 16 gig. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really need a lot more than that. Unless you're doing lots of spreadsheets or high IQ with 50 tabs open.
Where's Red Pill? High IQ.
Oh, is that who he is? Red Pill.
Yeah, yeah, he has 100 tabs open and he's got his high IQ research.
Yeah. Well, I know that's bullshit because he'd need something like 256 gigs of RAM. Because if he had all them tabs open on his computer and he's only got like 8 or 16 gig in there, that computer would be so slow. Because I don't think a lot of people realize the more tabs you open on your browser, that really kills the computer. That really slows it to a grinding halt. You got to try it one night.
I have about half a dozen open at times with
Yeah.
with this all running with the ABS, the voice meter, and then I have and the Discord, and I don't have any problems.
No, that ain't too bad. You got 16. But yeah, if you start opening sort of like 8 or more tabs, and yeah, so I knew he was full of shit when I saw all the tabs open on his screen, and I thought, unless you've got a fucking supercomputer, mate, that won't work. You'd open one tab, or you click on the tab at the top. You'll notice it because the mouse struggles. You'll see it judder across, and you go to click the tab, and that'll be like 30 seconds before it actually opens. I'm doing a lot of high IQ research. Fuck off. You obviously ain't got a lot of IQ, mate, because you know it don't run very well.
All I got to do now is figure out how to download my games again back into the computer, and wondering if my hard drive's kept all the settings for the games. If not, I'll just have to reload them in and see what happens.
Did you have them on a server or anything?
No, they were just all on the computer.
Well, if you wiped them off, no, they won't be there.
Well, I haven't wiped them. I kept the D drive, the hard drive.
Yeah, then in that case, it'll all be there. You might have to, if you can't play them, it says, oh, you got to reinstall it or it won't run.
Yeah.
Don't reinstall it over it because that'll
No,
wipe
I'll
all
have
your...
to. Yeah.
Yeah, put it on a fresh install and then just copy the saved.
I'm
save
not worried
bits
about the
into your
saved
new
games or anything. I was just wondering what would happen if I tried to reinstall it with what's already in it, because I haven't got the desktop icons or anything for it now. So it all got changed. It all got changed when I put the SSD drive in, because I'm just using the hard drive as the slave, and it's still got it saved all my pictures and a lot of those type of things.
Yeah.
But it's the operating system's not recognised or anything like that.
Oh, bloody hell. I didn't see that. DJ Peck, he's head of YRD Yamaha Racing Division in Japan. That's cool.
Hmm.
Like the brick
Read that.
bricks. Yeah, that's cool, dude. No, bikes aren't dangerous. No more dangerous than motorbike cars.
I've done a somersault on the back of a quad bike.
You had too much bacon on the back, I expect.
My mate used to buy bikes and strip them down, turn them into track races and that. And every
Yeah.
time he'd race at we had a track called Emery Park. He was one day it was a guy on slicks and it was raining a bit and he just lost it in the corner and just wiped him out and he broke his wrist, my mate. And then the next time somebody else wiped him out, he hit the fence and broke the other wrist in 7 places.
Ow. Touch wood. Well, thank God for wood in here. Touch wood. I've never ever hurt myself on a motorbike, and I've been riding them for like 50 years. I've fallen off the push bike, my racer, went over the handlebars and broke my collarbone. No,
Oh,
I was only doing like 2 miles an hour at the time. That's when I was at school. So people say, you're falling off your motorbike. I just left it. I didn't correct them. I wouldn't live that one down, would I?
no.
So I just let them think I'd done it on a motorbike, but never ever hurt myself. All the days I've done motocross ride, I've had to sprain your ankle or twist it or something like that, but never actually injured myself.
I had the
on a
weirdest
motorbike.
accident one time when I was about early teenager years, and I was pinched the. Oh, I didn't pinch it, but I borrowed inverted commas my sister's bicycle, and I'm riding up the road, and I went up a bit of a on the side of our roads where we didn't have curb and guttering. It used to be just like a little mound where you could get up the driveway and you could use like a little jump to get up onto the footpath from the road. So I come along and I went up the little bit of the berm to get up onto the footpath.
Yeah.
And next minute I'm on the ground looking up back at the bike with the wheel off the front of it and the bike laying on the ground and not a scratch on me or whatever. And I'm going, what happened? I was completely blanked out from the time I left the berm thing and landed on the cement, and I didn't have a scratch on me, sort of thing. Got up, put the wheel back on the front of the bike because the the axle nuts were loose a bit, and went off back to what I was doing, and then rode home or something. It was the weirdest thing.
Anytime I got on a bike, I've never really ridden a bike, and I got onto a little motocross bike, a place called Hungry Creek, is where you go and ride on weekends. Started up, put the clutch in, let the clutch out, and the thing just took off, and I couldn't control it, and went flying through the fireplace and everything, and ended up into a fence.
Well, not you, just the bike.
The other bike, yeah, I jumped off by that time. It was only a little, crappy 125 or something. I can't remember what size it was.
We're up the back of Lithgow one time where this dirt track type I think it was a speedway, and I'm out in the back of the car park. I would only been about 9, 10. And remember those motorbikes with solid frame with the little lawnmower motor in them with the little fat tyres?
Yep.
Yeah.
My uncle got me onto that.
Monkey bike.
Pushed me along, got it going. I must have had the throttle on a bit, or you must have held the throttle in a certain spot for me to go. And off I went down the dirt driveway, the track, whatever you call it, out the back of the racetrack, car park. Trees are coming, bush is coming. Straight through into the bush, kept going. I don't know how far I got into the bush before I stopped or whatever. Or it must have stalled or something. I just kept going straight. I was only young. I was only 7, 8, 9-year-old sort of age. I learned how to control a motorbike after that, that's for sure.
Watch out for that tree.
Why'd my uncle have the throttle on so much when he clutched it with me on it, sort of thing? I kept going. Realised that you had to back off the throttle sort of thing and maybe slow it down and then turn sort of. No, just straight ahead, nearly full throttle or whatever.
Full throttle at all of 20 k's.
Yeah, but there was trees here, trees there, tree there, tree there. You know, scrub as well.
Bikes are really safe.
At least my uncle taught me how to ride a trials bike by the time I got to be a teenager. That was the best thing I ever did.
Yeah.
Bikes are really safe. Usually it's not. It's user
It's the-
error.
Yeah,
It's the car drivers what the problem is.
but they don't see you.
Yeah.
Round here, you're meant to ride around with that yellow vest on if you're riding around with it.
Yeah, they don't really like motorbikes in Australia, do they?
Don't see a lot when you're driving around. You don't see it. Maybe in the afternoons or in the morning with the workers, you might see a couple of guys on their trials bike, motocross bike sort of thing, riding to work on it. But that's about all you'll see. A couple here and there. More recreational than anything else, I think, around here. But the road
Coppers.
bikes, yeah, you see enough normal road bikes around here and there.
The coppers have got a off-road bikes and that. They go out on weekends and chase all the bloody guys that run around in the bush.
Yeah. Yeah, find them riding around in properties they shouldn't be.
Trying to find a picture of what my bike looks like now. Everywhere. I haven't got my ain't got my photos on this computer. Oh, there we go.
Well, you start shilling your bike, I'll start showing my cars to everyone.
Yes, please. Yeah, I'm a proper petrol head, so I don't mind.
The Aussie guys out there will know what cars I've got.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll know what they are.
Yeah, bloody Holdens. Terry was going to ban me because I like Ford.
Oh,
He was going to take my spinner away from me and everything.
Yeah, I still might do that.
Yeah.
This is. Can you see that?
Bike of the month, January 2018.
Yeah, that's the forum I'm on, Old School Suzuki. Yeah, they give me bike of the month. It's in standard. That's nothing like that now. Well, it is. I've saw. Where is it? No. A bit further.
Run out of page.
Well, there she be. That's what she looks like at the moment.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yeah, see it fine.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's what she looks like, my baby.
I'd buy it off you, but shipping would cost more than the bike.
Bike, yeah, I was just going to say
that. She ain't.
Well, you can send it over piece by piece, or that'll work out.
Yeah.
Hey, give it £350 for it.
350. No, she's priceless, mate.
I'll give you 3.
I've spent a lot of time, a lot of years researching and doing mods and everything.
The one guy I was talking about break his wrist is he's had 3 Suzukis GSXRs.
Yeah.
He's had a Yamaha what are they, R1 or something. He had a Kawasaki that had an onboard computer. It virtually used to drive itself. It was like it had all the technology from superbikes on it. There was
Yeah.
there was only about 5 in the country, and what's the other one? It's not Ducati. Is it
Motorini,
Aprilia? Yeah, he had an Aprilia
Aprilia.
as well.
Yeah.
But he buy them as road bikes and strip them down and turn them into track bikes.
Oh, nice. Ow.
He had
Yeah,
2
okay.
Kawasaki's at one stage because he blew the engine up, so he brought a written off Kawasaki, was written off, and so he brought it for the engine, and then he actually ended up rebuilding the other Kawasaki, and he sold both.
Oh dear.
I hate to think how many bikes I've built over the years. Good though. I still got another couple to build in my shed when I get a shed. I've got a shed out. I can't really get in it because it's just cram packed full. It's only a tiny thing that goes with this flat. So I got a garden at the front and back. I'd like to put a garage in the front actually, but well, that's it.
Yeah, I've only got a 9x5 garage and a 7x5 carport.
What meters?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, that's just domestic on the property here.
Yeah.
Quarter acre block, whatever it is.
Cool.
Department of Housing, you got to put up with what they give you.
You'll pay me per cc. Well, that's £938,000 then, plus 3.
Oh, plus 3, okay.
Yeah. No, that was going to be my son's. The reason the fairings are off, I've got another spare set of fairings, like on the first. I've still got those, but I've got another set which is just white, which I'm gonna put a photograph of my son on the side of it, and I won some stickers on that site, Yoshimura stickers and
I haven't
various
done
other
this
stickers.
properly before, so I don't know how it's going to work out.
My dad mostly liked Bill. Did you see what DJ Peck put in there? What happened to him under the lorry? Oh, that's it. Yeah.
What can you see? Because I can't see anything on my end.
Side of your car with the A panel.
Does it come up full screen or anything?
Oh, big enough. I can see
okay.
it.
I can't tell how big it is here.
Yeah, that's the only trouble. You can't see what you actually.
Yeah, when I'm doing share, I can't see how big the screen is. So if I do that, I can't have it like that. But I can bring that up.
You're putting in the back pillar to the back. I should imagine that's the back door.
Will it go to next picture? If I go to next picture on this thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, this was the rust work I'd done on it a couple of years back. Took 2 years to do it. That's the roof box section.
Oh.
The C pillar back to the wagon. The C pillar area there.
Yeah.
I replaced it.
C pillar.
There was just the rust was easier to do that than just try to cut out the actual piece.
Yeah.
That's not mine.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's the inner box section of it. They're just pieces off a couple of other wrecks that I managed to have, and then I just cut out the good bits and refitted them in. That's on the inside.
That's cool. Yeah, sorry to hear that, DJ Pack.
I was sorry, I wasn't reading that.
Yeah, I was just reading the side chat.
That's a rear quarter panel lower. I made a rust replacement section by hand. Tailgate had tailgate. The tree jumped out behind me one time, so I thought I'd better fix the dent.
I used to do a lot of car work and that, but you just end up with so much crap.
Where?
Everywhere.
Where?
When you
I haven't cleaned up. I haven't cleaned up there yet.
No, I mean you end up with lots of spare parts and everything. It just ends up, if you ain't got sort of like bloody rate barn to keep all the spares, it's surprising how quick you accumulate them. You think.
Well, if you
No,
look
no
around the
more.
wall over there on the garage, you can see some bits hanging there. And some bits hanging there.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking in the chat.
Had to make that, them bits of metal.
I'm still seeing your original rear door, With the-
rear,
C panel,
I don't know
C
why.
frame.
Gone through the pictures. Can't see why to be doing that.
No. A bit weird. Why is it doing that?
The other way of doing it. You're still seeing the first picture I put up.
Picture? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I don't know what the other guys are seeing.
I don't know. What do you see, Peter? Oh, not Peter. Globy. Where'd Globy go?
That's nice.
Yeah,
Nice
I
view,
bought
that.
I bought the roof lining off the shelf.
Sorry, what were you saying?
What can you see on the outside? What I'm showing?
Garage.
Yep. Look, a rear view with your.
Yeah, but what do you see in the car? Roof lining?
Yeah, I can
Oh,
see the roof
I can see
lining.
roof lining.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I can see your
It's
new.
working now, is it?
Yeah.
You missed all the photos. Another bit of metal
Cool.
I made up to fit.
Oh, nice.
That had to go along that edge where the roof
yeah.
lining tucked over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, on that piece there. So that's after I've already done all the work. Those photos.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope the tests go well, Mr. DJ Peck. That's not good. That's
I
cool.
think that's a before photo when I drilled out the spot wells.
Are these sought after cars in this
Well, it's
particular
a
model?
79 model Holden V8.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's cool as fuck. I'd be quite chuffed driving that round here.
Where that rust is, you can see there on the outside above the drip
Yeah.
rail. It
Yeah.
would have been about the size of your little finger showing through.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So when you took away the box section on the inside, it was worse than what you. It was easier to do it that way than what it would be to come from the other side. Worked out a lot easier. Same as on the other side. Both sides were the same. That's after I took the piece off.
Nice.
And then I just cut it all out. But I had all the roof all propped up each side
Yeah.
to keep the measurements all even.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's kept it all. Yeah, and that way back to those ones. And that's after I put the pieces in. Back
That's
to that
pretty
one.
cool, that. Yeah. Have you got spot welder, or do you just use a
No,
MIG?
MIG welder.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty
I
fucking.
had to rebuild the new drip rail out of another wreck to fit it
Ah,
on
I
there.
know how old. I know how old you are, because everyone I know of my age had a blanket like that or a sheet.
Spare parts hanging around the garage all over the place. Well, it took me 2 years to do it, but it was registered the whole time.
Yeah. That's cool.
That was a bit underneath the roof that was rusted.
Well, that's pretty good. 2 years if it was in your spare time.
Yeah, and I had to make up another piece to clone that bit.
Oh, wicked.
That had to fit in under there. Had to cut that section out. So what I'd done is I replaced it with that piece. Cut another rust replacement section off another wreck.
Yeah, I think the only original part on my bike is the frame, the main frame, and the petrol tank. That's the only two original. Yeah.
That's how I welded it in by using a brass flat strap behind the seam. Pop riveted it through.
Yeah.
To keep it, and then just slowly tack, back and forth,
Jack Hills.
to keep it cool so I didn't get distortion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Roof bit back on to fix the rust there. Underneath, putting all those pieces back in.
That's awesome.
There.
That's,
That was the first. That was my first epoxy prime after it was all done to check for any.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do a lot of dolly. I just got the heat gun out and done a little bit of stretching and shrinking here and there to straighten it all out.
We're seeing all these photos and nobody else is.
I can't work out how to share them through to outside.
I'm looking on the live stream and thinking, where are the photos?
Okay. Well, I haven't figured out how to.
I thought you could just share what you got there.
Yeah.
What? Not share it.
Not share what you got there.
Did mine come out on the live stream then?
I go to YouTube and that's what you see.
Yeah. Did
You
mine
don't
come
see.
out on the live stream then?
Yeah,
yeah,
yours
must have.
did.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they made a comment, didn't they? Yeah.
Oh well, they're having a good conversation between themselves in the chat anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I'm only just figuring this stuff out myself.
I got to figure out.
That's clicking onto YouTube, but that's not.
I got to figure out bloody OBS's yet. I tried doing a live stream on mine. I could get Zoom up. That was working fine, and Meets up. But fucking OBS, would that work? Would it? Fuck, I couldn't get that to link.
If I do that, I just don't see anything. Put.
Oh, look, God,
I can see something. I can see something on the screen.
Yeah, but that if I do that, I can't make the next picture show up.
Oh, there it is. It's up.
Yeah, but I can't work out how to get the next picture to show.
All right.
If
well,
I go
if
to
you
share,
just flick it through, well, if you just
wait a
flick
minute.
through
What if I do that?
If you just flick through them, they should automatically flick through.
Works.
Usually when you put your arrow over the photo, there's like an arrow thing you can push.
Yeah. As you flick through them, they should automatically refresh on the YouTube channel.
That should work. I'm sharing.
We got 23 watching.
Let's stop the share for a sec. Share. Screen? No, not the screen. Oh, not that one. That's your photos. Photos. What do they see out there now?
Well, I'm waiting for the stream to refresh.
Yeah.
How long a delay you got on that? 30 seconds?
15, I think it is.
15 seconds, all right. It's 3.
Are we talking about the stream delay or the delay from Terry's thoughts entering his head and going out as a command?
It still ain't come up yet, Terry.
Oh, that's not. I don't know why that's not working. That's only showing that window.
There you go. That's showing your C pillar. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's.
Oh, that's...
I'm not sharing at the moment outside. That's sharing in that window. I don't know why it's not.
Terry needs more coffee.
Terry needs for coffee. Okay. I'll have to learn how to do all this. Work out how to what to set in OBS so it'll come through. That's only shown. If I do that, that shows it picture. That's not working.
Well, it's showing your C pillar again now.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I
come through.
can't do.
Can you not just flick through your, just point the
No,
next?
that's showing it through. Doing that, that's just putting it through to the Google part, but I can't flick through the pictures from there. That's the problem I've got with that.
It's what I normally do once I go share on ours in Zoom.
Yeah,
I
that's
just,
what I'm trying to figure out. What?
I just do it on the computer.
Yeah, well, if
Flick
I go
it through.
share, and I haven't got the
Yeah.
window open at the moment for the parts. Yeah, it's that one. If I share that, that's just sharing an application window. That's why I can't work out why it's not showing. I told it to show that.
I normally share the folder what I'm in. Yeah, you got your error there. Look, see that error? Oh, it's gone now. If you come down, move your mouse down a bit there. It just come up again. Go over to the edge of the screen. There. Just click that.
What do you
That
can
should
see
do.
that on the outside, or only on the computer? On your
Let me.
I'm saying share, but it's the outside that are not seeing it.
No, they're
YouTube.
not. It's not on YouTube yet. I'm watching it on YouTube and in the share, so I know what you're sharing.
Yeah,
Just see how long it takes.
because it's not coming through ABS. If it's not on ABS, it's not going out to YouTube.
No. All right.
Because if I press YouTube, which I don't have it set in ABS, it doesn't register it.
Isn't it weird?
The only way I've got it set that way. Share that.
Oh, so if you share in Zoom, that don't go out live on YouTube. Yeah, I can see your Google one on.
Right. See, well, it shows it as Google, but it won't show the images. That's the thing I can't figure out. Why it's not showing the images. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work that one out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop sitting in here chatting to everyone and work out OBS and everything, so I can pass on what I find out. At the moment,
Alan's usually what helps me out with
Yeah.
all. Well, he set it all up for me the way it is
right,
now.
yeah.
But that was the other problem. I forgot. I have to sort that problem out because I can't share a picture if I get given a picture. Like if I go to Discord, I can share a picture from there, which is easy. That's not a problem. Terry, pick option is in settings. Well, that doesn't help, Sean. Terry, pick option is in settings.
Sean.
Yeah, Sean G.
Yeah.
No, he's saying that the Terry, pick option is in settings. What, Google settings or picture settings? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, tell him he should come on the stream and show you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean. Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt either.
Is that ether or either?
Either.
Should be able to see pics through Zoom. Yeah, I do.
It don't share though, Sean. If he
Yeah,
shares
not the
it
way
in
I've got OBS set. The way I've got
Yeah.
OBS set, it doesn't show it that way. And I can't do the whole screen because if I share this whole screen, you'll see everything. I'm only just trying to share a window, which OBS is not set up for yet. It has to know that what window I'm sharing. Yes, it knows.
I'm working. Yay! Yeah,
Can't on working. Yeah, okay then. Go and dig your holes.
You had it then.
Just while Sean's there, Sean G, thank you very much, sir, for the beating that you give Travis and his boys in the Ether Band the other night. It was great fun to watch.
I'm back. Send Discord link and I can see pics.
Send Discord link and I can see
Pics.
this. Send
OBS is through window cap and choose web page. That's what Sean's written.
that sounds complicated for me to figure that out.
Pics.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
It was fun to clarify. Travis. Made up word. To clarify.
Yeah, you have to clarify the dirty air that's in the Ether Band.
Oh, I see. He's fixated on. Why did he just call it atmosphere? Why has he got to call it ether band? Where does all this shit ether band come from? Is that a Bible thing or something?
It's all about denial.
Yeah, it's basically, he says, I've had to start thinking about this in a different way because you lot just don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, I do.
So I'm here to rip apart your preconceptions so that you can learn from me. In other words, I'm full of shit.
Yeah. We all are.
I just want to run away, so I'll make up words and I'll not define what they mean or put any data behind them at all.
So, 99.9% of the people on the earth are full of shit, and him and his flat earth buddies are the ones in the know. Damn.
Well,
No. 50% of the flat earthers are wrong because they disagree with him on the Bible.
the thing about it was I like I told him, I don't care what you call it, but if you can't explain it, or break it down or explain anything that's going on other than just saying that's what it is it doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. We don't put a name on something that we can't break down at all.
Here, DJ Peck says it's hippies. What started the ether band? That's because my joke was about feathers are lighter because of the ether. It's just no. I can't deal with stupid. Well, the girl I was telling you about, I don't have much time for. She just won't come around and ask me to solder a thing for her. She's got a mechanic because her van broke down finally. And he came out, he said, yeah, it's definitely electrical. It's not your pump, which is what I've been telling her all the time because some other mechanic at this garage told her it was a fuel pump. And you know how much diesel fuel pumps cost. I said, it's not your fuel pump. Because if it was your fuel pump, it'd do it all the time, not now and again. It's electrical, darling. And when she eventually broke down, the mechanic told her, said, no, it's definitely electrical. He said, I'll come round and sort it out for you. So she's finally now realised she's going to send a pump away. I was like, £700-800 to have the pump done. Either. I don't know. I'm dumb. Yeah, we're on the same boat, mate.
All
That's
in
why.
the same boat.
Yeah, that's why the number is 3. Yeah, he often does slip out and says atmosphere, doesn't he? But I didn't say that. Yeah, he did. Well, I meant ether band. Well, it's the same thing, isn't it? Where the hell is everyone tonight?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you guys know Wally? Do you have a chat with him, or don't he come on chats?
Where's Wally?
Yeah,
No, he hasn't been in yet.
he's funny as. I do like. I only know him through Wolfie. Yay!
DJ Peck in Fight the Flat Earth. Look under Terry, and you'll see that icon. Oh, okay. AT2 Productions says I'm getting ready to go live with some news.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh well, I was thinking of finishing up anyway.
He ain't got a spanner.
Who hasn't got a spanner? Oh, you can have one. Yeah, have a spanner, Jared. Not a wrench. It's a spanner.
Yeah, spanner. A wrench is something you find on the corner of the street, isn't it?
Well, anyway, I was
charge quite a
saying to
bit of money.
DJ Peck in Fight the Flat Earth, you'll find Terry with that card to DM me, and I'll send you a link for the Discord. That out.
It's 4 a.m. here.
Yeah, I know. It's
I
only
know.
4:15.
Jared's
Yeah.
taking off his pants.
Oh no, that's definitely something we don't want.
I need new glasses after that.
Just for that, off goes the pants.
Why do you need new glasses if you've just poked your eyes out?
No, no, I don't want to poke my eyes out.
Stuff and things.
I brought a brand new pair of glasses for the optometrist. It was supposed to help me with seeing the computer screen and whatever else. And they work exactly as my eyes do. I can't see the computer screen. I can't see distance. So I've gone back to wearing a $20 pair of reading glasses so I can see the screen.
Yeah.
That was $500 down the drain.
What? Ooh.
And he's going live in about 13 minutes. So by the time I make a cuppa and everything, and that'll do me for the night.
Yeah. That's been a long old stream.
Yeah,
Glooby,
only an hour and
what
quarter.
the hell did they do? Did they mark the prescription up or something then?
I don't know if they do prescriptions. Do you get prescriptions? Gleam swinging balls.
Sorry, yeah, prescription, yeah.
Ah, right.
She gave me the stuff that did my eyes to test them, and it took me 4 weeks before I could see anything in bright sunlight. Everything was just like white.
Oh, that shit. Yeah.
I think she damaged my bloody eyes or something.
She's put contact lens cleaner in your eyes instead. That is evil stuff when they put that in there. As oh.
Yeah, I couldn't see it. Every time I go out in the sun, I couldn't see anything. It was all white.
Yeah.
Well, stop staring at the sun.
I wasn't staring at the sun. Anything reflect? Like there was a roof. There's a tin house with a tin roof across the road.
I'll be back.
You've been listening. You've been listening to that flat Earth lady in New Zealand. You haven't got photosynthesis eyes. You can't stare at the sun.
I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard what she said, but I've heard she's a bit of a nut job.
Yeah, she said, we've got photosynthesis. Our eyes photosynthesize, so you can look at the sun.
Oh yeah. Tell us that in a couple of years when you're blind.
Yeah. Well, you go blind instantly if you stare at the sun. Near enough. Permanently damage them.
I've got another pair of prescription, but they're sunglasses, and they're a bit weird wearing them inside
Well, you can be a rock star then if you wear them indoors.
because the lenses are all dark.
Oh, right. I'm sure every time I look at Bacon God's avatar, its teeth are getting bigger and bigger. Oh, Alan
I
came
hope
in.
so.
Alan came in just a minute ago. Second ago. Hope you're okay, Alan. Yay. Hey up, Alan. How are you?
I'm not too bad.
Oh, good.
Just got back from the place I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
Things is okay, so that's all right.
You sound a lot better than earlier. I just got me worried.
Yeah, well, they thought I might have had a stroke last night,
Yeah.
but I didn't. I've got something called Bell's palsy.
Ah, right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks a lot like a
That
when
S
you
word. Yeah.
when one half of your face kind of just
Yeah. Yeah.
tries to fall off.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. One of our Shaky Byrne got that, didn't he? Over here.
Did he?
Yeah, BSB rider. Yeah, it's just like someone's pulled
Yeah, I
your
know who
face.
shaky he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like it just. I tell you what it's like. It's like, you know, when you go to the dentist and you get the local anaesthetic.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from now, thinking that you might have had a S word. That's frightening.
Yeah.
You don't need any more complications, Alan. Don't do that to
No.
us. Did your parcel? Did your parcel?
Yes, my
arrive?
parcel came.
Oh.
It's plugged in. I haven't tried using it yet because it's indicating it might have a lot of background noise.
Oh.
Well, I got it's standing at the minute. It's standing on the desk that my PC's standing on with all the fans whirring. I think it's picking up a lot.
Yeah, that I did say they're sensitive. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't yet because I literally the postman came as they were shipping me out of the door in the ambulance this morning.
Well, that's cool.
Yes, Alan, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
I just got back from the hospital, mate.
Oh,
They did do. They did all the blood tests and give me a CT scan, and
Is it? And they confirm that nope, you still can't find your brain?
yeah, no, there's definitely nothing in there.
The president brain is missing. Well, I'm glad to hear that it's, not as serious as we thought it might have been.
Yeah, well, it was like because I phoned the GP surgery, and GP surgery went.
Do you like appointment?
Well, no, she spoke to me and was like, I said who it was, and she went, I'm going to record this I'm going to record this conversation. I would like you to hang up and dial 999 and tell them.
Oh, that's good.
So I did. It took about 3/4 of an hour or so for the ambulance to get here.
Really? All the
That's not bad. That's not. Well, remember, I wasn't phoning saying I'm having a stroke this instant, am I? Because I was able to tell them, I've been like this since about 3 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But that
suppose
would
if,
explain.
yeah, if you'd have
That would,
mentioned the S
that would
word.
explain. That would explain why Gleam thought I was pissed.
Yeah, Gleam's a twat.
Oh, I know Gleam's a twat. I know I was
Yeah.
talking quietly,
Yeah.
but yeah, because the right hand side of my face now feels like I've been,
To the
you know,
dentist.
to the dentist, and it's it's sort of like starting to come back to life, but it was
That's a
a
good
bit.
sign.
But yeah, it's funnily enough. I mean, the ambulance people who brought me home, the company they work for, which is a private one. Two of their staff have got it, and Alex, who run the centre where we go to on a Thursday,
Mhm.
she's had it. So I know, it's not like I don't know people who've got it, but yeah, the not being able to blink is really annoying.
Yeah, I bet.
Because I have to keep every now and again. I have to keep shutting my eyelid down so that I can lubricate, because otherwise it gets really
Annoying.
dry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't really mean to come into the chat and start talking about this stuff live on air on the YouTubes.
No, but I think everyone was concerned, Alan. So that probably.
Yeah, well, as it's not super bad shit. I thought I was like, not a problem. Was
Yeah, but still not good
not
though.
a problem coming in and speaking.
Hey, Alan, on my screen, Gleam swinging balls are sitting over the top of your head.
You have to duck.
Yeah. On Terry's, it's the same. I just opened the show up.
No wonder you're trying to duck if you got Gleam swinging balls above your head.
Yeah.
I'd be calling an ambulance too.
Yeah. And it's funny because we do actually call that a radar head as well. So
Yeah, he was. 80.
and so you try to teabag me, ain't you?
Yeah.
Teabag.
Oh, Blue Marble's here. Hello, Blue Marble.
Yeah, a bit late.
Yes,
Could have came
Yes,
an hour ago.
yeah. Yeah, Shaky was in World Superbikes and GP, or briefly. But yeah, he had a bad accident a year or so ago. So he hasn't raced since because he broke his neck.
Well, I am going to say thank you very much for the streams, Alan. Most importantly, it's good to hear that you are okay, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
I will speak to you all later, gentlemen.
Okay,
Okey-dokey.
bacon
Yeah.
god.
Okay, bye.
All bow to the bacon god.
I'll pray to the
Yeah.
bacon god.
Old Pry.
Bloody hell! Well, mind you saying that, I'm still getting the bloody headache I was having last night.
Oh, there goes the bacon god. We can talk about him now.
I didn't miss
that was
much, Mo.
Jared.
You didn't miss much, Blue.
So I'm getting confused then. That was Jared showing his body off last night, not Nathan Thompson.
No, it was Nathan Thompson who was showing.
No, Jared didn't have a spanner and he was naked.
No,
He had to take his pants off first.
Oh, right.
But Jared, you've got
by
a
the way-
stream in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. What are you still doing here?
Oh, Jared, I actually met Foggy once. Got a photograph with him with Ben when he was little. It is kind of nice.
Well, you picked the right time to come, Alan, because I'm thinking of dropping off before even A2
started.
Jared was going to start anyway, so I just went and made a fresh cuppa, and that was what I'm going to finish off the night up with. I'm waiting on you, Terry. Okay, I'm going now anyway. I'm just saying good night to everybody.
Yeah.
Well, it was an after show that wasn't really much of a show, but it was good for you guys to hang out, and it's good to hear that Alan's better than what I thought he would have been. So, catch you guys next time. Maybe tomorrow night. Maybe.
Yeah.
No technical difficulties this week. Okay then. Bye everyone.
So what?
Bye.
Oh,
See ya. Bye,
Bye.
everybody.